Hi everyone, welcome back to We Persist. My name is Jada and I work at the Iowa Women of Color Initiative housed in the Hattie Redmond Women and Gender Center. And I am joined today by two of my fellow co-workers. We have here.
My name is Sami. I also work for Aya and also a part of the Women and Gender Center. Nice to see y'all again.
Yes. And we are also joined by a new guest on We Persist who is very familiar with what we do. But Masha, I don't know if you wanted to introduce yourself.
Sure. My name is Masha. I use any pronouns, and I also work at the Aya Initiative. And I am the graphic designer for the Hattie Redmond Women and Gender Center. But it's my first time on the webcast, so I'm excited to be here.
Yes, and we're excited to have you. You're rocking with the trio today, and we are in a new setting, and we were all really excited, I think, once we came in. So, new beginnings, and this is the first one of spring term, so exciting all around. But we are just going to kind of have a conversation, ask kind of fun questions, maybe mix in some serious ones, but to continue on with our conversation earlier that was off screen. Masha, this one's kind of the one that you are really passionate about, the one that you asked in the staff meeting of what kind of wizard would you be? And it's up to interpretation. And just for context, all of us, it seems like, all of us have played Wizard 101. And I didn't actually know that you did. I knew that Sami did, but I didn't know that
you guys did either.
Well,
look it up.
Wizard 101 nerds, maybe we'll play after this.
Yeah,
but yeah, Masha, I think you should answer this because you came up with it first.
Yeah, so personally, I think about this a lot, but I think I would be like some kind of freshwater wizard, like a lake or a river, and I would live in a cave behind a waterfall. And I think I'd be naked all the time. I'd be like a free wizard, maybe a little bit crazy, and I'd just kind of be living my life. That's the kind of wizard I would like to be. Do you guys have some answers for this?
Sami, I don't even remember.
I think I can't relate.
I remember your answer. It was good.
It was like astrology.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a
Astro wizard.
An astro wizard, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a Wizard 101 thing too.
It is.
Is that what your inspo was?
No, I just was like, space and time seems really cool. Stars and, you know, the universe.
Yeah.
What's funny is the question was almost what Wizard 101 would you, like, class would you
But
be?
you didn't know, like,
Yeah,
everyone.
but I was like, probably not a lot of people have played it, so I can't do that.
Right. I think I just said a wizard that knows everything. Is that what I said?
I think you did say that.
Yeah, one that like can read minds, one that can teleport, one
That's
that...
kind of a cop-out wizard.
I know,
Well,
you're
okay, what?
God level.
God wizard.
What if I don't believe in God?
That's okay. We appreciate you, these here.
We respect you.
I think we should maybe, that's a good blend of, what school wizard are you, Masha? Tell the class.
Some people may have a problem with this, and I don't, and I am a myth wizard.
Confession time.
I know. I was like, own it, be proud.
We support you.
They did not support me off camera, just so it's clear to everybody. They were not supporting me 5 minutes ago. They think it's lame, and I think it's lame to judge others. So who do we agree with here?
Let the public decide.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Comment.
I love that there's a conversation between men, people, yeah. Anyways, I'm an ice wizard, so I can also get some of the hate because ice wizards are the weakest ones.
Absolutely. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it
'cause
definitely is.
You guys tank very well. And then you also have like really OP like spells.
No, we don't. The spells are the
true.
worst. Oh man.
Myth wizard.
Oh,
I do.
I was like, girl, no.
I mostly like my
best
little
friend's a myth
creatures
wizard.
and my little spells.
Yeah.
And I won't apologize. I won't. No.
What? Okay, I have another follow-up question after this, but yeah, I'm an ice wizard. I'm level like 160 something.
Yeah.
So I'm
you're,
pretty
like, very
close.
OP.
But not really.
Like,
I'm
you're
very,
close, you're close.
When it comes to hitting and attacking, I'm not good. Yeah. But Sami's wizard could probably beat both of ours.
I am
You don't know anything about
fire
wizard?
wizard. Oh my god.
Fire wizard.
That's a
Blessing.
flex.
It's a flex. It's a blessing.
That is a big flex.
But I do, like, even though I have high health and powerful spells. My defense is whack.
Yeah.
My defense is so tragic.
Your accuracy's not too good.
It's
either.
not, no, it's not. I have like a wand that's like 90% accuracy.
It's so funny because I have no one I can nerd out to. Like very select people that actually know what I'm talking about. So this is so fun that like I can
It is.
actually.
I only talk about it with my roommate, and that we've been playing that a lot last year.
Oh my gosh, we should all like have a little.
Absolutely. I
should.
only usually like played with my best friend, and I never really like thought people in college would be like.
No,
into that.
same. I've met actually a lot of college students. I would be like, how old are you? But not in a creepy way, because I'm
Yeah,
like,
right?
yeah. But I was just so curious because I feel like it's such a nostalgic game, you
Right.
know? But Sammy and I were actually like, I was in class was about to start, and you were heading to work, I think,
Yeah.
like in between class and work. And we were like, meet at Blossom Area 1 realm, and we can add each other. I know, we were like in the comments by the pet pavilion.
Where Zeke is.
So it was so funny. And what is your wizard's name again? I remember it being
Diana
so
Moonrider.
That is so good. Do you remember your wizard's name?
I don't, but I do remember my Pirate 101 name.
Oh.
Because me and my roommate also spent a lot of time on that.
Yeah.
And we like created whole like characters with arcs, and we like drew them and stuff. We kind of got into it deep.
Oh my
Even though like
gosh.
Pirate 101 is not as good.
I've never
we had a lot of fun
like
with it.
seen the graphics for that. So I'm very curious.
Pirate 101 is kind of bad compared to Wizard 101.
It is pretty
in
bad.
terms of gameplay.
Yeah, I was like, Wizard 101 has been like very, other than the advertisements, the false advertisements on TV,
Yeah.
it's still pretty good. And the
Yeah.
graphics haven't changed for a long time.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's like the nostalgia factor, and that's why I think people don't like the Pirate 101.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's kind of like still bad, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so reveal the name. Pirate 101.
I actually forgot it. Sorry.
Wow.
I just
Okay.
remember it was really good.
Wait, what
Okay.
is yours?
Well, I have multiple wizards, but the ice one is Megan Starwalker.
Yes. And
That's
I
good.
said it was such a coincidence because you're writing, you're like,
Astral Unicorn.
Yeah.
I have an Astral Unicorn mount, y'all.
oh,
Oh.
I know, look at me go. It cost me a lot of crowns.
It has, yes, it does.
And I'm a little shameful of it, but
don't be. You look
Don't be.
pretty.
it's okay. Oh, thank you. I guess my 7-year-old self was just obsessed with the name Megan, and then Starwalker was probably just something
Right.
from Star
I think it's a
Wars,
good
even though
combo.
I've never seen Star Wars, but yeah.
No hate.
I think we should move on to this question because it's kind of on brand with the game theme. But this is one I asked at a staff meeting of if you could be part of a game, what one would you choose? And this could be video games, board games. And you wouldn't die. I'm pretty sure that you said Wizard 101.
Yeah, I did say Wizard 101 for that one.
Yeah.
Because you don't die, but you also get like a sense of adventure.
That would be so fun.
It actually
After you
would,
said
right?
that, I was like, yeah. that'd
You
be
get your
fun.
own like wand, you get your pet, you get your mount, you get your dorm, like, ugh.
I'd feel tripped out though, like living in a world with like bad graphics.
yeah.
Imagine, like,
Imagine
being
if
in
it's
it.
like, reconfigured.
Yeah.
If that was the case, I could see that more. Yeah.
Yeah.
What world would be the best?
As far as safety goes, I'm gonna say Ravenwood.
Okay, that's a cop out. I'm saying what one would you like have the most fun in?
Oh, how about, probably Grizzleheim. I like Grizzleheim.
Really?
That's
Interesting. The one with the bears.
Yeah, that's like in the music and like Nick Jonas sitting in like the.
Oh my god, I crack up every time I see that.
I'm just like, how did we even get here? Like,
Not us resorting back to Wizard 101 again,
Oh,
but
yeah, sorry.
what one would you choose to go into a world of Wizard 101?
So, which was around one realm?
Yeah, yeah. I kind of steered the question.
Oh, you're good. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I would. Actually, you know the part where it's like all the schools together, like the circle? I would love to explore that.
Ravenwood.
yeah. You
Oh.
see, it's like it's
Sorry.
safe.
I don't remember the names that good.
No, it's
No,
okay.
you're good. I know you said you hit that paywall. They really only let you go to Wizard City.
I did hit that paywall, and we did consider paying, and we might.
I have
Yeah.
a year-long membership.
That's awesome.
You know, I never gotten that far because like when I do play it, it's like in phases. So I'll play it for like 3 months,
No, that's me.
and then I will not play it for the rest of the year.
No, that's so me. I usually pick it up again during like winter break or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. I would pick, I think, Azteca. One of the more like, or Avalon, like one of those.
I do like
Oh,
Avalon.
I remember that one.
Yeah,
It's really pretty.
Yeah, the one of the more colorful ones.
Yeah. Dragonspire? No, thank you.
Dragonspire is the ugliest one to me. I'm like,
Crocotopia? No.
Crocotopia haters. Okay, so Wizard 101, would that still be true for you?
Yeah. I don't really like play like games all that much.
You're not a gamer girl.
No. Unfortunately, I never really got into it. I have an Xbox and I'm like, I'll come back to you later, but
Maybe when you're out of school,
possibly.
we'll do a 360 turn and become
I'm
full-on
sure.
YouTuber. gamer girl.
Actually, hold on. Okay, so if it's not Wizard 101, it's gonna be like Minecraft. It's gotta be Minecraft.
Okay,
That's also one I
so
was
that was
considering.
that was my answer. I think in
yeah?
the staff meeting I said, or on the board for the question of the week, it was Minecraft or It Takes Two, if you've played that game.
That's
I
the one I
have
remember
heard of it.
saying.
Yeah,
Is it like good?
it's really fun. It's like a dual player one, so you play you and one other person.
Awesome.
And the storyline is that you're playing your kids as dolls and your parents that are on the brink of like separating.
Oh damn.
And so the kid like created dolls of the parents, and you turned into the dolls, and you're exploring through worlds. So there's like different parts of the house basically,
That's good.
and you're basically trying to like get back together.
I heard it's good. I never played it though.
It's really fun, but it's definitely more of like a couple game. So you play it with like a best friend or a partner.
I
or
heard that
something.
people like use it to like strengthen their connection with other people, or like it'll like completely obliterate whatever you had.
I have a personal story after this to tell you about that. But anyways, Masha, take us home.
So my initial instinct was to say Animal Crossing, because that's what I
Yeah.
play every day. And I
very
would love to
suitable.
hang out with all my little guys and my besties. But I think my real answer would have to be Red Dead Redemption 2, because I've been on a kick of that. And if I can't die or like feel pain, that would be great. Because I would just want to be a little cowboy and ride my
Great.
horse and go hunt and do stuff. And I think that would be very fun. Because like the worst part of being a cowboy is like that your like life is in danger all the time. So if that was out of the equation, it would be great.
I was gonna be like, yo, Masha, you could just be a cowboy on a horse and go hunting right now. But yeah, you're right about the death part.
Yeah, especially like during that time, everybody's like killing each other all the time.
Yeah, that's true. I personally just want to say I love that we can talk about like silly things like this.
Of course,
Because
yeah.
I feel like, I mean, not to make it like super serious, but I feel like us as women of color sometimes are looped into super like serious talk all the time. And so it's nice and refreshing to have more of like these silly conversations that just connect us in different ways. So I just wanted to say that to y'all right now.
I would agree.
Look at us being sentimental.
I know, I was going to say, you just brought like this whole thing of sentiment right here.
I know, but now I'm going to loop it back to another fun question, and then we can go serious. But what is your favorite trend growing up as a kid?
Trend.
And I can kick us off. Silly bands.
Ah,
I have
yes.
them. I'm bringing them back. I will gladly give
You've been in it
y'all.
for a while.
Yeah.
I've been in it for a while. So bringing them back, but also my favorite trend growing up that I can think of right now.
I know. It's not that I'm old. I just kind of just forget sometimes. I want to say my favorite like trend was just the Scholastic Book Fair.
Stop. That's such a good answer.
I just like remember them taking us all to the library and then showing us the book trailers for each book that they had, and I was just so, I don't know, interested and excited. I never had like enough money to like actually buy these things, but like I would take a picture and be like, oh my god, I want to read this book so bad. And so I'll wait for it to hit the Tacoma like library, the public library, and then read it there. But I don't know, there was so much excitement.
You are so real for that. When are we going to get that excitement back in
No,
life?
literally. When are we going to get trailers for books again?
I know. Or the little knickknacks that they had at the Scholastic Book Fair were the best.
The
Literally
like, smelly
the best.
pens and smelly
Yes,
pencils.
the erasers, the
eraser-
bookmarks.
Oh my god.
Bring me back to 2008.
Real.
Scholastic Book Fair.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I haven't heard of this, and I've never been it.
Oh, right.
But a lot when people talk about like their childhood trends, I like don't know what they're talking about because I did not grow up in America. So I wish I could share in this nostalgia. But
Well, yeah, I guess you still can, right? Like,
We will take you to an elementary.
Yeah, no,
We're just
we're
like,
gonna be
we'd like to enroll our child. Masha.
she's 21.
She just wants to experience it. We will.
I doubt that they still have it though. At least
Yeah,
this
it's
last
probably-
people don't even read these days.
Put it on your Kindle or something. I don't know.
but like the trend that I had that I know people here had too, pet shops. Love them.
Oh,
Love them forever.
Littlest Pet Shop.
And I just bought a lot of old ones because I got rid of my childhood ones, and I'm really sad about that. But I just got more, and I'm very excited to be back on that.
That is such a good one. I used to have this little video game of Littlest Pet Shops.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where I like would take care of them.
that's so cute.
I had like the Tamagotchi.
Oh, I had one of those. Do you remember the poop game where you
Yeah.
took care of a poop?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was so stressed out, and
That
it
one was
wasn't even like
crazy.
a real animal.
It was not. It was a poop. It was a poop.
Oh, the phone app? Is
Yeah.
that what you're talking about? Yeah, okay. I understand now. I thought you were still talking about Littlest Pet Shops, and I was like,
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were talking about like an app you had of a little pet shop. Was it like a console?
yeah, it was like
Oh,
you plug it
okay.
into the TV. It was so odd.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
techie.
Yeah. There is a lot of really good online games when we were
Oh my
growing
God,
up. Like,
Girls Go Games.
Girls Go Games. I played a lot of Bearville. Did you ever play Toontown?
Never heard of
Oh.
Webkins?
Yeah.
Pop Tropica? Moshi Monsters?
I did play
Literally
Pop
so
Tropica.
many. The Tinkerbell one. Pixie
Yeah.
Hollow.
Oh, like all of the Disney like games too.
Do any of you remember the Hannah Montana one
Yes,
where you
the
deliver
dress up?
milkshapes
Oh.
and the dress up one?
The-
Stop.
oh my God.
I want to do this.
It hit so hard for me. I literally have like physical memories of dressing her up for her shows.
No, me too.
It was such a nice thing.
Did
Did
you
not
know of
experience
Hannah
it.
Montana?
I know
Yeah.
who she was, but I never played that game.
Oh.
We had our own like
Do they still have
knockoff like
website?
games like that were similar to like the Penguin one, but they were just like
Penguin.
they were like super weird, and it was
Yeah.
always like I did play Pop Tropica though.
Pop
I remember
Tropica
that.
is so like
It was really awesome.
nerdy. I don't know.
That's
so funny.
you. That's so on brand.
Yeah. Okay, let's bring it to a serious question if we all want to do that. But
Yeah, for sure.
just like thinking about our work as IA team members, just being overall supportive of the Women and Gender Center as a whole, and especially like thinking about us graduating soon and then you're coming up on your last year, just thinking about what's like a lesson you've learned from working at the center. And this could be personal experience, something you learned from our books,
Yeah.
or just like reflecting back on your time here, what's been the best experience you've had. So there was a lot in that question, so I can repeat that. But either something like a lesson you've learned or kind of an experience that you've had that you've liked the most.
Ooh. Oh, wait, am I starting?
Do you want to? You had that big sigh. I was like, let me get into it.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get serious. You gotta get serious.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
I do want to say that since it's been like my first year being in IA and just being
Right.
at the Women and Gender Center, I feel like I've had like a rapid growth spurt just within this year alone.
For sure.
But I want to say that I used to, well, I still am an introvert, but I used to like not like talking, and it was very hard to talk. And so I feel like something that I've learned and kind of grown into more now is just more about like being confident and being comfortable and not worrying too much about what others see and perceive me as rather than like who I want to portray. So that's been a really great game changer, honestly.
Game changer.
Game changer. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's something that I've learned just being in the space and having to like communicate with people, like coming in and talking with you guys and balancing both like my professionalism and just being a regular girl.
Yeah.
Regular girl. Yeah.
And look where you're at now. You're on a webcast talking. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I've never, honestly, this was only like in my dreams.
Yeah.
Like this was never supposed to be like a thing that happened, but I'm actually enjoying it.
Yeah.
Here, yeah.
And it's so fun. I love talking with all y'all. And we love the team at KBVR. Y'all are in our hearts.
I'm gonna miss y'all.
I love them already.
Yeah, what's this
The
heart?
finger hearts.
Finger heart. Yeah. Yeah, do you have one?
Yeah, so I've, like, this is a bit crazy, but one of the experiences that I really appreciate about working here is just like being in, sometimes I like find myself in a room at the center and it's all like women of color. And I'm like, damn, this is crazy because that doesn't happen in the wild all that much.
In the wild.
I went to school in Bend, Oregon, so not much there. So just like having a more diverse group of people to hang out with and just like be in community and in space with, it's just like a really, it's like sounds basic and it is basic, but it's definitely been very big for me personally.
Yeah. I've had similar reflections about how really the structure and the coworkers and the people at this job I really won't have in many other jobs. Hopefully that is like the goal, of course, but I'm thinking back to like realistically how is this going to play out in the wild, like you said. So I do have similar reflections of like, oh, like the I team, all women of color, like, and we're all so close, and I don't know, it's just so feels like
really nice.
Home.
Aww.
Community.
I know, I'm always sad because I'm like, next job I'm gonna have is gonna be like worse because
I know.
this job is just like probably the most fun job I will have.
Right.
Yes.
Maybe not, I hope not, but it might be.
No,
Yeah.
like, here's to better things in the future.
I know. Hey, save our cheers for the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're
don't
good.
touch that.
So I've had like similar reflections, and I feel like a lot of lessons I've learned, I can't really like picture them in my mind right now. It's kind of in the moment, but I think just thinking about, I don't know, how close we all are, and thinking about the events that we have are so fun, like the birthday party, tiny kitchen concerts, anniversary.
All good things.
And I think one thing I guess I have learned is that it's not really about the outcome of events, just kind of what goes into it and what we're doing. Because I think a lot of the perspective of the cultural centers is just to plan events. But I feel like we've all grown a lot in the area of whether it be social justice, self-identity. I feel like you touched on that a little bit with your example, but yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so sweet, y'all.
It was really sweet. I'm so sad you guys are graduating.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe that could be a good segue of, Sammy, how do you feel about graduation coming up? And then on your end, how do you feel that you're almost going to be a senior?
Right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm very excited. I'm very excited to kind of finish this milestone and kind of close this era. But with that, I'm still very anxious about like what's going to happen next. Just because this is like a really big change that's going to happen, a very big transition as well. And so I am nervous, and I don't feel quite as prepared as I would have liked to, but I'm hoping that I can figure it out.
And I feel so confident that you will. I like, what sucks about adulting is I feel like we just kind of get thrown into it, and they're like, here, figure it out, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I bet nobody feels prepared.
Yeah, not to minimize what you're going through, but
like,
I think it's a really common occurrence for us at our age to feel so lost or like compare ourselves a lot to like, where should I be, you know?
I mean, it's like home doesn't feel like home, and then obviously my apartment in Oregon does not feel like home.
Also real.
So
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that the transition gets really, really good at some point.
Transitions are just hard in general. Like,
Yeah,
I think
very
about my next steps too, and I'm just, I don't know.
Right, because you're going straight into grad school.
Yeah, literally right after
10 tones
graduation.
down.
I know. So I'm going to OSU Cascades in Bend. I've been trying to talk to you at least a lot about how Bend is and stuff, but kind of nervous about that, especially since it's happening like literally right after graduation.
Yeah.
And I just don't know much about Bend. I know the demographic's pretty white, kind of more upper middle class.
The demographic is challenging, but it is really beautiful, so that makes up a little bit for it, because you can just go in nature and like see beautiful things.
Yeah.
And forget about the people.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's some like what is the word? Uncertainty there too as well, because it's like, I don't know. When I moved to Corvallis, I kind of already knew Corvallis a little bit, and I don't know. So Bend just feels really unfamiliar for me. So we'll be in transition together.
You guys got this.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. What about?
I'm at like the place where I think people are starting to like ask me what I'm doing after college, and I know it's gonna get like more intense next year, and I don't have an answer like a lot of people, and I'm trying to just be okay with that. I don't think I want to like go to school right after, and honestly, like I don't really like to make plans ahead. It like makes me more nervous. I know some people are more nervous not having plans, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna go with the flow and see what I want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's also a really good approach.
Yeah, maybe I should be thinking about it more. But,
No.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
One thing that I was talking with Marilyn about is not feeling uncertain about things. But she had said specifically that not every decision is permanent and every decision is temporary.
Yeah.
So even if you're like, oh, I don't really like what I'm doing now, it can always change.
Yes.
So that's really helped me.
Yeah, and something I actually learned from Whitney that was kind of similar to that is there's not really a right pathway in life. Like I think that society and the world will try to tell you like you have to go this way or this way, but there's just a pathway. Like we just take a pathway, and if we don't like that pathway, we can just turn around and go back. Like kind of what you said. So I don't know if that gives you some.
Just throw a
It
little
does.
bit of.
I feel like sometimes the world just throws us
Senior
into,
wisdom.
I will gladly take it. I need some. But I feel like the world flings us into places, and you're not really sure where you're going to end up anytime. But I guess, like, for me, it's about trying to, like, make peace with the unknown.
Yeah.
I struggle with that a lot too.
It can be
Yeah,
scary.
same. It is very scary.
The unknown is scary.
Yeah. Okay, we have 5 minutes left.
Awesome.
So we can maybe wrap it up with like a fun question, maybe
Yeah, of
two,
course.
depending on how much time we have.
For sure.
But this one was in conversation, I forget with who, but we were talking about fast food, how some of them are a little odd and some of them are kind of god tier. So what's your favorite fast food chain?
Oh, goodness.
I know my answer, so it is going to be Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
It's been very reliable these couple of weeks.
It's cheap, it's quick. The Cantina chicken, like hard shell tacos,
Yes.
so good. Get one if you haven't already.
Not you, advertiser.
I will.
They should
Taco
be
Bell,
paying
please
you.
sponsor me. I go there like twice a week. It's terrible.
I don't really like fast food that much. I'm, like, picky about food.
Yeah.
But I do like Chipotle, mostly because I have a little hack where I get a bowl and then I make like multiple burritos out of it, which is like
Getting
a
your
good,
money's worth.
yeah, it's a good all day meal, like $8. So that's why I'm a mainly Chipotle fan, but I can agree with the Taco Bell answer as well.
Yes, yes.
Chipotle is a good one. I didn't really consider them in my fast food brain.
Are they fast food?
I would
Yeah,
say
I
so.
mean,
Yeah,
it's
like a more high-end fast
yeah.
food. Yeah.
Fancy fast food.
Yeah.
You see, I don't go here often, but I appreciate Five Guys. It is very expensive, but I do get it once a year, and I get like a combo meal that it is like fries, soda, and like a burger. It's like a double patty. But it's $20.
Oh, their fries are crazy good
Their
though.
fries
so
are
good.
crazy
Do you
good.
get like the spicy ones?
Yeah, the Cajun.
Yeah, they're so good. I think like, and they give you like this giant bag of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
I
like-
would, yeah.
It's worth it.
It's worth it.
worth
Like
it.
when I spend that $20 on this meal, I never regret it. So that is
And you only
by
go
far-
once a year?
I only go once a year.
Go
It's a holiday.
you.
Yeah.
Y'all have good like boundaries with food. I'm just like, someone hits me up for food, I'm like, yes, let's go.
I do that too much for like nice food, and then I end up spending too much money.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a struggle. But we're coming up on time.
Alrighty.
So I don't know if we had final words for the class to share. I don't know, words of wisdom, advice.
Don't shame others for their choices, both in life and in wizardry, and in the wizard world.
Sally.
That's my wisdom to everybody.
That was good.
Let's see. I want to say specifically, although that we're heading to the end of our time here at OSU and with us with We Persist, it's been a great ride, and I appreciate everything, all the support, all the fun that we've been having, and all the questions that we've been talking about. But yeah, this is amazing, and I really do appreciate this. This is going, all those pictures, in my scrapbook.
Oh, we had the scrapbook. You should have gone last. Mine was not going to be fun. I was just going to say no one knows what the hell they're doing in life, so I think just embrace it.
That's real as well.
Yeah, embrace your inner child. Get silly bands.
Absolutely.
Silly bands can also sponsor me if they want to.
Get silly bands, get
Silly
pet
bands
shops.
and
Yeah.
embrace your inner child, y'all.
Do it.
Yes.
And then we're going to do a fake cheers because there's nothing in here.
Yes.
But we realized that Samira and I are margarita girls.
Yes, very much a margarita
I'm not
fan.
really a beer girl, but I kind of had the last one, the last pick.
Yeah,
I'll
we've
take
been kind of ganging up on you.
I know,
Yeah,
sorry.
they really have been.
It started with the myth wizard.
It started with the Myth Wizard, now to the beer.
Yeah, and I'm stuck with the beer.
But yes, everyone, cheers to the end of the year. Cheers. Cheers. And thanks so much for tuning in, y'all. Thank you, KBVR, as always. But we hope you have a great rest of your day, and see you next episode.
Bye everybody.